Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So there was a couple things I wanted to talk about in this video, and I wanted to give you guys a heads up on the 150 subscriber contest I'm doing, plus also some news from Books A Million. But first of all, I wanted to I forgot to mention in my last video I did have this slab in the background. Normally I would switch up slabs in the background, but I forgot to mention how this is signed by Neil Adams. It's Secret Wars #1. If you look down here, it's signed by Neil Adams. But first of all, I'm going to show you guys the few books I picked up at Books A Million. So right now, if you have a Books A Million near you, I would try to get to it ASAP, because right now they're selling all their comics for $1, except for the ones they have behind the counter, which they consider pricier books. But if you ask me, they're way overpriced and the conditions are shot. They're no good. But all the books are $1 right now, so I picked up 3 books. From there, only 3 I could find that were in actually good condition, that weren't ruined. But this first one is Marvel Legacy #1. It's a fried pie variant, and it's actually polybagged in the board, polybagged with the board. And actually all 3 of these books are. But that first one, that's a Marvel Legacy #1 variant. And then this next one here is the Mighty Thor #700. In Hug Lee variant, fried pie variant. And then this third one is an awesome Jack Kirby cover, which came, I'll show you guys a close-up. You look there in the corner, it came with the card. This is in like perfect condition. Cool Jack Kirby cover though, you can see right there, Jack Kirby. It's called Bomb Blast #1. Turns out it's a one-shot, but I was happy to pick each one of those up for $1. That Bomb Blast is also in a poly bag. But so there's those 3, and then here we go. Now, as I told you guys, I picked up a haul of 700 books, right? And I just got done doing research on them. I just got done looking them all up and figuring out what's what and loading them into my CLZ app that I use to keep track of all my comics. But as I was going through them, I noticed this one right here. There was like a comic book behind it. It's not really showing right now, but you could see a little bit of an edge there. And I was like, oh man, there's another comic book behind there. So I open it up. Show you guys here. And I pull it out. It's ASM 390. Then I noticed this behind it. I'm like, man, what's this? I pull it out. And behind it, boom. I noticed there's some other stuff there, but this right here isn't even a comic book. It's like made out of some cheap paper. I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess, a promotion thing that came with this. But it turns out there was not 1, but 2 of these Mark Bagley cells. Now, I didn't know what these cells were at first. I never heard of them. But I had a buddy tell me what they were, and then I looked them up. Turns out they are cells, and they were used in the animated series in 1994. But there's this one right here. I'm just gonna set it down right there. I actually came with 2. One of my buddies already claimed one. He wants one, so I'm gonna hook him up. He's probably watching this video right now. But yeah, if you look, see, it came with 2. Pretty awesome though. Spider-Man and Venom. So there's those. And then once I realized that I had those, I was super excited. And then this was behind there. Also, it says Spider-Man joins the X-Men on Fox. As you see, it's Fox Kids Network. But this is back in 1994. They're Mark Bagley sales. If you're not sure what sales are, if you go to my recent videos, there's the history of sales on there. But then I remember this. I had at first I forgot that one of my buddies had shown me he had 2 of them, and he offered them to me. But at first I only wanted 1. He didn't want to split them up. But then now that I realized what they were, I went back and I ended up getting them from him. But one of them is Spider-Man and the Vulture. So this one was the one I originally wanted, but he didn't want to split up when he sold them. But I ended up going back and getting them. This is I'll show you the next one here. But those are pretty cool. I thought that was awesome. Nice, cool find. I did not expect that to be in the lot at all. And then there's this one. This is the one I really didn't care about at first, but I guess this one's part of the Iron Man series. And those other ones I showed you are part of the Spider-Man series. You got War Machine and Whiplash. Thought those were pretty cool though. Yeah, they're almost like made out of some type of, I don't know if you guys can hear that, plastic. They're pretty awesome though. And then, but yeah, speaking of that haul, getting these out of that haul. So my contest coming up here, I'm finally, like I said, I finally got everything, did the research and went through it all and got everything bagged and board. Now I'm going to start posting videos of the haul, but I'm going to break it down since it's 400 plus books. I don't like to have my videos be too long. So I know myself, I don't watch long videos. If I do, I come back to them. I'll watch a little bit, come back to them, and so on. But yeah, so with the contest coming up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get to 150 subscribers. There'll be a first place, second place, and third place. And I'm going to give out probably a few books, if not multiple books to each person. We'll see how it goes. And all you'll have to do is subscribe to my channel, and I'll have you comment in the comment section. Once I do the haul videos, I'll let you guys know when the contest starts. It's not this video yet, but it will be upcoming. I'm sure tomorrow I'll be doing my new comic book haul for this Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. So after I put out that Wednesday comic book haul video, I'll probably start the contest maybe tomorrow in that video. Either that, or if not, I'll start it in the video after that, which would be for the new mega haul that I'm going to start showing you guys all the books. It turned out I had one short box of DC and the other 3 boxes were Marvel. So there was more Marvel in this haul than DC, but there was definitely a lot of different first appearances and origins and newsstand variants and all kinds of stuff. I learned a lot in this haul though. Pretty happy about that. But yeah, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And have a good day. Thank you.